The president's announcement, I spoke with both candidates, starting with Senator Kelly Ayotte. How do you respond to President Obama?
Well, first of all, I would respond in that I think it's very important. We are in the middle of at least the second quarter of the presidential nomination process, and the American people should weigh in November as to what direction the court should take. I mean, it's a 4-4 court. This position will have an impact on the American people in the court for decades. And so, in my opinion, let the people of this country weigh in on the November elections by who they elect president. I will say this, though, Judge Garland has now been nominated, and certainly out of courtesy and respect, I will be meeting with him if he wants to meet with me. But I will clearly explain to him as well that I believe that the people should be weighing in the November elections before a confirmation process goes forward based on who gets elected president in November.
Do you think that Merrick Garland is qualified to serve on the U.S. Supreme Court?
Well, I'm still just received his nomination today, so obviously I need to, I'm not familiar with all of his background, but he does serve on the Circuit Court of Appeals. But this has never been about a particular person. This is about the principle of where you have a divided Supreme Court, a position of consequence, a lifetime appointment that will impact the nation and the interpretation of our laws and Constitution for decades, that the American people should weigh in. We're in the midst of a presidential election by whom they elect for president in November.
And that may be Donald Trump, especially after last night's results in the primaries. Are you concerned that by not allowing an up or down vote on Merrick Garland, you'll give Donald Trump the next nomination to the Supreme Court?
Well, I think that we're still going forward in this nomination process, and no one has the delegates yet to seal the nomination. So I want that process to go forward and let it play out on both sides of the aisle. I can say the same thing for Secretary Clinton or Senator Sanders as well.